And welcome to a new session this time, Trigonometry Part 3. And DP is welcoming you from his bottom of his heart. And trigonometry values are eagerly waiting for you and me too to get explored. We are here. And how ridiculously it is easy to explore all the values, and you can keep all the values in your fingertips within no time without using too much of brain cells. I will prove it. So let's start with. But before exploring the values, some basic fundamental of squares or square root rather are very important. Most of you know, but still I would like to have a go through. Square root of 1 is always 1, and square root of, if 1 by 2 is 1 upon root 2, and square root of 4 is 2. How? I will tell you. Square root of 4, you just have to, the factors are 2 into 2 pairing, 1, 2 will come, and that's the reason. These are the only prerequisite you should know beforehand when you want to explore perfectly the trigonometric values. Now let's see. These are the angles, major angles, 0 degree, 30 degree, 45, 60, 90 in horizontal rows here, and you take all ratios here, sine, cos, tan, cot, sec, cosec in a vertical column here. Now sine 0 degree, sine 30, sine 45, sine 60, sine 90. How you can find, and you can find all the values that go here. So I will simply explain you, and you are going to enjoy the whole process here. Now first thing, very important point, you just have to write 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Just write 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Divide all of them with 4, like 0 by 4, 1 by 4, 2 by 4, 3 by 4 and 4 by 4. I repeat the process once again. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then divide all of them with 4. After that, the third step is take square root values of the whole fraction here. Square root of 2 by 4, square root of 3 by 4, square root of 4 upon 4. Do this thing. Now we are very close in exploring the values for sine. Now sine 0, 0 upon anything is 0. Straightway we get the first value as 0. 1 upon 4, as I've told you, square root of 4 is 2. Straightway you can write, and square root of 1 is 1. Square root of 4 is 2. So sine 30 is 1 upon 2. Sine 45. Now here a little bit of, for simplification, 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4. It becomes square root of 1 is 1 and square root of 2 remains inside 1 upon root 2. So root 3 upon root 4, square root of root 4 in the denominator here will be just simply 2, because we know root over 4 is 2. And same number by same number cancels out, 1 upon 1, square root of 1, it becomes 1. We have within no time almost explored all the major values for sine. Sine 0 degree is 0, sine 30 is 1 upon 2, sine 45 1 upon root 2, sine 60 is root 3 upon 2, and sine 90 degree is rather 1. So from 0 to 1, the values we explored. Let me repeat the steps. First thing here, I have taken 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fill in all the steps, then divide all of them respectively with 4, and then take square root values. You just write the values after that in the respective boxes here. So you get sine 0 is 0. Now once you have found out the values for sine, rest automatically follows. How easy it is, let me tell you. Now 0 to 1, write in reverse order in the cos column. 0 to 1, 0, half, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2, 1. Right? In place of cos 0, write the value of sine 90, that is 1. Root 3 by 2 here, 1 upon root 2, and it becomes 1 by 2 and 0. The sine values increases from 0 to 1, and cos write in the reverse order for sines, so it will become 1 to 0. Now let me tell you a small tip, all of you know by this time, but still, tan theta is sine theta upon cos theta. Sine theta will be in the numerator and cos theta has to be in the denominator part. So it's already there. This is 0 upon 1, sine theta by cos theta, you get the value. Divide both these boxes, 0 upon 1 is 0, tan 0 degree is 0, 1 by 2 divided by root 3 by 2, 2 cancels out, you get 1 upon root 3. 1 by root 2 divided by 1 by root 2 cancels out, you get 1 here. Root 3 by 2 divided by 1 by 2 gives you 3. You cannot divide 1 upon 0. Undefined, you write undefined here. Undefined here. Now, once you have explored the values of 0 here, found out the values for 10 rather, then cot, we know cot is inverse of 1 upon tan theta. Whatever values you have explored for 10, you just have to write for cot. So 0 to infinity here, infinity to 0. So it will be infinity root over 3, then 1, it will become 1 upon root 3 and 0. See how easy it is. We know sec and cos, they are inverse of each other. Sec and cos, so cos theta equal to 1 upon sec theta we know. So 1 upon 1, it becomes 1. Root 3 by 2 will become 2 upon root 3. 1 by root 2 will become root 2 upon 1. I can ignore the 1 of the denominator here. I can write simply root 2. Now here 1 by 2. So inverse that value 1 upon 2. It becomes 2 and 1 by 0. You cannot divide rather it's undefined. Now cosec is inverse of sine. That I have taught you in the previous classes. Sine theta equal to 1 upon cosec theta. Cosec theta. So whatever value 1 upon 0 you cannot undefined. Now 1 by 2, if you inverse it, it becomes 2. 1 upon root 2 becomes root 2. Root 3 by 2 will become 2 upon root 3 and 1 upon 1 remains 1. Now there is a correlation here. You don't have to go for the inverse function of sec with cos, or you have to remember sine and cosec. Here see 1 to infinity, the value is increasing. 1, 2 by root 3, root 2 and 2 and infinity. You write in reverse order here. Infinity, undefined rather, undefined, 2, root 2, 2 upon root 3, 1. Correction, this is not infinity, this is undefined. This is how, you explore all the values, the measure of the measure angles. So you can straight away, but before, concluding the session, I would like to recap once again what are the major steps to explore. First, sign is very important. Here, 0 in the respective boxes, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. You please write it down, then divide it by 4 uniformly, and then take square root values, find it out for sine. Then write in reverse order. You will get a value from 0 to 1 in increasing order. Then in cos, write in reverse order, 1 to 0. Then divide them, you get the values of 10, and subsequently just follow the session. I hope all of you have enjoyed this session, but if you haven't gone through part 1 and part 2, please go through, because again they are amazing session. Hexagon, the magical hexagon I have taken to explore all the measure values, all the measure relationship between the ratios along with the formulas. And before that Patra Bhai's passion is his handsome bike to remember all the ratios, especially in terms of sides of the triangle, right angle triangle. With this I have to depart, and praying always for your success. Enjoy your time. Have a wonderful time. Bye-bye. Take care. I will be back with a new session with new energy to enlighten yourself. Bye-bye. Take care.